and I love Molly's food.
I am the eyes and ears of this institution.
Mama don't like tattletales.
Who knows? In 1,000 years, even you may be worth something.
Little Hand says it's time to rock and roll.
Room for one more penny.
Today we face the monsters that are at our door.
I think we live in overstimulated times.
And happy Friday! We are gonna have so much fun tonight. First of all, I just love you two because you're willing to be total assholes with me. So I am Molly Sleuth, and this toddler hat, I'm pretty sure that it's for smaller heads than me. Hi everybody on Rumble, Pilled, and YouTube. Pammy always holding it down over on YouTube. And hi boys in the chat over on Rumble. We have a totally ridiculous one for you tonight, and Rosie's posting on Pilled. I love that emote with me with the 3D sunglasses. Okay, who are we and what the hell are we doing here? We're just gonna have a fun like palate cleanser show. It's gonna be kind of a contest where we're all losers, but essentially we'll get into our little backstories here, but we've all kind of come at being a hero from different perspectives. And so tonight we are going to compare our tactical plans, our risk assessments, our assets, logistics, and how much money, government funding that we're wasting, and the execution on some mundane scenarios. And hopefully hilarity will ensue. And no problem is too small to tackle. I've got a whole pile of problems, and hopefully we can get to them. But we're going to basically fake a point system. Hopefully you guys out there will be in on the voting for your favorite hero. I would tell you that there's a prize, but I already ate it, and it was a Mexican pizza from Taco Bell. So, delish. I've only had like 4 this week, like literally 4 in the last week. So, this show is not brought to you by Taco Bell. That is funnier than hell. So, moderator shenanigans. And so, okay, there's going to be bonus points if you can sidetrack to a story that you lived back in the day. Military jargon, just complete overkill, overconfidence, sticking with your branch's stereotype. Let's get to a couple of stereotypes. Unnecessary acronyms. Ooh, I should get some of those. And any destruction of property. Boys, I feel like I might win on that one. And, of course, misuse of government funds. So let's talk stereotypes. Oh, yes, there are Mexican pizzas in the chat. If you're over on Rumble, I've got some wars still going on. If you want to shoot bunnies with a frog or all kinds of stuff, there's bouncing boobs and punk rockers and all kinds of fun stuff over there. Let me delete that one. And the Mexican pizza. It doesn't dance or anything. It's a Mexican pizza. It doesn't need any bells and whistles. It doesn't need any sauce either. Brandy, when they don't give me sauce, are they making fun of white people? I just want to know if I'm being like racially discriminated against. Because
Yes.
okay, thanks.
And all kinds of sauce.
Excellent. Yes, hi Red Bike. We do have some MREs in the chat. We've got this beautiful green crayon. There you go. Have a little snack. All right, let's talk more stereotypes. And I guess Randy, you're up with the green crayon. You were a Marine. Well, first tell us who you are and what your life has been about. You're two.
Randy Agard. I met Molly in the LAPD. So outside of serving my community and city, I also served in the Marine Corps, 93 to 98. That's it on my intro. Stereotypes, they say Marines are dumb, bullet catchers, jarheads. We are not dumb. Just gonna take a sip of water. Oh, that's a hat.
Where did the whole crayon eating thing, where did that come from?
Oh, just
a stereotype you guys are dumb?
Marine it, figure it out, Marine. Sometimes even use an insult, but I take a lot of pride in the Marines, and we're going to be joking around, but for all you people that are in the service, we appreciate you guys
very much
and your families. So
yeah. I only roast you because you're my bestie, and I have
Thank
to.
You.
Yeah, Marines are known for just like overt aggression and like yelling, insulting each other. That whole like "fuck you" means I love you means fuck you kind of a thing.
Yes.
Walking it off, and just your blind confidence in this world.
Same with the police. Like if you're like, "Good morning, Molly," you're in trouble. Like I don't like you. We're not friends.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Hey, jerk face. How's your weekend?"
Totally. Good morning, sir. What's up, asshole?
Yep.
Know which one you are.
Yep.
Okay. And then from the Army, this is so exciting. I fucking love your hat. Look, this little piece of elastic's gonna fucking. We have Captain Rich Testerman.
Captain.
Dude, I can't believe that you have that thing. Okay, tell us about your time serving.
Well, I went to basic training in 1995, Fort Knox, Kentucky, and then I was in military school at New Mexico Military Institute, where I was commissioned into the Army, and then I went finished my degree, went on active duty, and got out in 2006, June of 2006. So next month will be my 20 years out of the Army. The way you can tell is I bought this to replace a helmet, a Kevlar, and it's got a desert cover on it. So that's how long ago I was relevant.
Wow.
My brain is, look at it. It's like, that's going to leave a mark. This one might have to come off, dude. It's really hard. All right, I am Molly. I was a little asshole, and now I'm a grown asshole. That's pretty much my story. I grew up in the hellhole of Los Angeles. I was a kind of a club kid and a punk rock piece of garbage. I applied for LAPD on a dare. They hired me. I worked there over a decade. I loved it. I left there as a detective working major assault crimes. I thought I could do it here in the Midwest. They fucking sucked. And then I couldn't get hired anywhere, so I became a hose dragger. So I am a volunteer firefighter. But for the contest, I am going to be the stereotypical full-timer union firefighter. I do have to say things are a lot different being a firefighter than a cop. First of all, when people bring you baked goods, you don't throw it in the trash the moment they leave. Randy, you know all about that. We actually eat them. And when the ladies come in, they're like, hi, are the boys here? Like, I'm here. What do you got? What's in that tray, little ladies? Do I smell chocolate chips? And then, and so then they get bummed that they're giving me the baked goods because I don't know, these women they make baked goods and they come to the fire station. I'm the only female firefighter in my department, and so I don't know if they think that you bring a tray of something and you get to go to a peep show in the shower area or something that I don't know if they think that my coworkers are
with no shirts on, lifting weights or something. I don't know.
Right. Y'all have seen too many calendars and not enough reality. So, but yeah, so that's just unfortunate. But I will gladly eat their baked goods, and I do. Okay, wait, we forgot all the stereotypes from the Army, Rich.
Oh, well, the Army is a giant bureaucratic machine that takes a long time to get started, but once it does start, it will crush you, and it does not care at all.
Oh shit! We got the beaches of Normandy little gif going on. The moderators are hard at work roasting. Okay, is it true that you basically fix everything with either duct tape or dip?
Mostly duct tape. 550 cord is also.
Oh, paracord, yes.
It's
Paracord.
100 mile an hour tape or 550 cord.
Why is it called 100 mile an hour tape?
I was told that that's the speed that the friction will snap it. 100 miles an hour or over. I don't know because I never actually tested it, but that's like 550 cord. It's 550 pounds to snap a they're originally riser lines for a parachute is what that is.
I think I've got another 4 Mexican pizzas to go, and then I'm going to bust through that paracord. So
is that what you're tying your pants up with?
Okay, but you guys also have some other stereotypes, like marrying a girl that you've known for 5 minutes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Probably a stripper.
Okay.
Probably with the venereal disease. Another one is buying a ridiculously overpriced vehicle with a really horrible interest rate.
Oh, I did see something about that. I
Yeah.
didn't know that was
you're
really
dumb.
true.
Oh, yeah. Way true. Very true.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then like cargo pants on cargo pants, and like everything's got to be tactical, that kind of shit. Like secret knives embedded everywhere in your like clothes and shit. But also like there's a lighter side that like when you're in the Army, you could basically fall asleep anywhere, like tied to a railroad track or.
Oh, yeah. I remember one time we were in the field for a field problem and came back and we're on a bus, got off the bus, and there was a rough asphalt driveway that they unloaded us on. And I remember looking down at that thinking, man, I could snuggle up in this asphalt right here and go right to sleep. This looks comfy.
That's totally funny. And also that you secretly love pointless suffering, maybe a little bit more than the Marines.
Yeah, that's fair. One of the things that I was disappointed with is we didn't eat MREs every single day. Everybody would complain about hot chow, and I'm like, I don't care. I kind of like just having a meal out of a bag.
So no crayons for the Army.
No, it's mysteries all the time.
Oh, mysteries. And is that because you got to have something in your stomach when you're chewing all that Motrin, or?
Motrin and water, yeah. Motrin and water. Gunshot wound? Have some Motrin, drink some water, you'll be fine.
Nice. And then PowerPoint. We get some of that at the fire service, but and then tattoos of like skulls and flags and Latin writing, and you guys probably have the most stereotypes.
Yeah, it's one of the bigger branches, us in the Navy, I think. Probably the 2 biggest. Air Force has a huge budget that they spend on all their posts, but yeah.
Rich, I heard you guys have more boats than the Navy, and the Navy has more planes than the Air Force. Is that true?
I have heard that. I'm not sure.
Your family just like comes in the room and you're just like in your helmet and they're like,
just another Thursday, man.
Mom, Dad's having another flashback.
Make sure the guns are locked up. He's swinging out again.
Here we go again.
Pammy over on YouTube says Captain Testerman looks like a skinny Steve Rogers, aka Captain America, in that helmet.
Nice.
Hey Ramon, how are you? Okay, so look, the fire service is no stranger to stereotypes. I don't think I fit all of them. I don't have the giant mustache. This is 51 years of growth. This is all you're getting. And just like being a stripper, being in calendars, using too many tools, and having a Dalmatian. I don't know what else is there. Using an axe as your solution for everything.
Everyone's hot.
That's an elegant tool.
Yeah, Halligan tool. Yes, we're all hot. All of us. Bring your baked goods. Well, and then we just like cook giant amounts of food, and basically we save cats in a tree, which I'll get to. But you can't roast me too hard, because do the Girl Scouts come and bring you things that they made for you? I don't think so.
That's
We
nice.
had the Girl Scouts come and they made me some beautiful, look at, you got this beautiful tree on fire. It's getting put out by a girl. This one is stay in school kids. Look, first of all, there's a cat in the tree on fire, I guess. It's getting put out.
That's an army photo right there. I don't care what color she's wearing. That's an army. That's an army photo.
Crazy freaking hands there, I guess. And then I liked this one too. This one, another fire. Look, it's got the nice colors of fire going on in there. And we've got our hair out. That would be like singed all the way up to the helmet. We just have like bare skin out. Is good. I like it. And it says, "Amazing firefighter with me putting out a firefighter." So that's good.
So is that like your battle buddies on fire?
I don't know. Somebody's in that fire. But yes, it's so cute. And we never got anything like that when you're like a cop. Nobody like draws a nice picture of you taking their dad to jail. So, it's kind of fun. Okay, so for anybody who missed it, we're having a little bit of a contest of heroes tonight, heroes and zeros. We're essentially all losers, but we have a chance to redeem ourselves. We are going to be talking tactics. We have some major life issues that we need to solve for people tonight. And hopefully we can give you a little perspective on how you are failing at life and how you need to solve the world through the eyes of one of your heroes. All right, let's start, I guess. Let's start with a flat tire. Who wants to start solving life's mysteries with a flat tire? Rich, I know that you had a Humvee story. You want to get started?
Oh, yeah. So this actually happened. We were in the National Training Center at Fort Orton, and we were out in the field, and we were getting ready for an attack on a blue 4 position. We were op 4 at the time, so we were the bad guys. And so my platoon sergeant's Humvee, he had just driven a bunch of MREs out for us, and he ran over a rock and popped the tire on his Humvee, and it went down to the run flat. So we could still kind of drive it, but the Army doesn't want you to ruin their tires by doing that. So we call it in, hey, we need assistance out here. We got a flat tire, come out and fix it. And then we waited for about 6 hours and nobody ever came. So we got out the hijack, and because my platoon sergeant had one, and had to stand there and 2 dudes holding it against the vehicle so the vehicle didn't fall over, because we're out in this desert sand, and take the tire off and put another one on from another vehicle, and he drove out. And we had to cancel it. So that's the Army for you.
Man, your tax dollars at work.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Easy.
LAPD, we would just call the OPG, the official police garage, and they would just come handle shit for us. So we didn't have to get dirty. Okay. So is that how you're going to fix the tire? Is that the Army's best effort?
Yeah.
Fixing the tire
Yeah.
tonight?
Call for somebody to come, and then finally, out of desperation, just do it yourself, because they never show up.
Crickets. All right, Randy, how are the Marines going to fix that flat tire? What are you doing?
Well, in my civilian life, I'd make sure which tire is flat. I'd go to my trunk. I'd open the trunk and I'd throw 2 grenades in there and I'd say fire in the hole. And when the fire department shows up, I would take their vehicle and now I become a firefighter.
Steal my fucking truck. You don't even know how to turn my truck on.
That's why I would kidnap you. So
That's what the Dalmatians are for.
You
right.
think I'm gonna just like sit in your lap and steer it for you? Oh, have you known not? I am a volunteer firefighter, but I'm going through the process to earn my engineer's helmet, which hopefully will be a little sturdier than this thing. Dude, I'm not kidding. My whole like brain is gonna turn blue right now. This thing's a little tight. But I'm gonna take it off. It's too much. I can't handle it. As I snap it. No child can wear these helmets for more than 2 seconds without it snapping. These things are 75 cents each, your tax dollars. But yeah, hopefully getting my engineer's helmets. We've been doing a lot of testing, and hopefully I get my engineer's helmet. Right now my helmet is yellow, and I guess it's like a whole big thing at the station if I earn a black helmet. I don't particularly care. It doesn't change that I still make $16 an hour for going into a burning building. Taco Bell is hiring for 17.
Wow.
It comes with Mexican pizza. So, no joke.
Well, if you put a cot in the back of Taco Bell, you'd never have to leave. You could just live there and bathe in the
and
sink.
free rent.
Yeah.
I could like live inside the sign. I could just like crawl in there and live inside the sign. And order like extra stuff when people like are too drunk and they're going through the drive-thru.
There we go. We're figuring it
over
out.
on Pilled. Oh, you have strippers. That's good. Yes. That's one of my many side gigs, stripping as a firefighter.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you're wondering how the fire service is going to fix a flat tire. You know, it's hard. Those tires are very large, and it takes a lot. And it seems easy, but, you know, some other agency seems to have stolen our jack during some mutual aid. Those fuckers always want our gear. So on this one, I think I'm going to have to use like a pack of school children, just stack them up, you know, from all the assemblies and job fairs and Shop with a Hero charity events that I work on overtime, so that I could be worshipped at the tax dollar. I'm going to have these school children just like lift the bumper while I use a whole stack of plastic fire hats to crib it and chop the tires. And then I'm going to I'll take like 2 spanner wrenches together. I got a stack of remember to check your smoke detector stickers in my wallet. I keep those, you know, for street cred to impress people when I'm out and about. So I'll crank off a few of those lug nuts, and I'll probably whack the last one off with like 100 blows of fire extinguisher. We call it a piss can. And only to remember that shit, I left my spare tire at CrossFit anyway. So I got to call the wrecker, and then I'm going to blame him for having to tow me all the way across town to the furthest tire store, because that's where they give me a discount, and I'm poor. So that's it. That's how I'm going to fix my spare tire.
Nice.
Yes. I did not paint those 5 minutes ago before going live, sir. I'll have you know. They were done by real Girl Scouts. Well, I don't know. They didn't bring me any cookies, so maybe they're not that real, but I got some lovely paintings. All right. Let's see. Lots of problems to solve here, boys. I don't know that this one pertains to me, because I didn't go to prom and I wouldn't have asked a girl if I did, but we are going to ask a girl to the prom. Randy, would you like to take this one?
Yes. So what I'll do is I'm a little old school, so I'm going to go up to her dad and I'm going to say, I want to take your daughter to the prom. And he's going to say,
Oh,
That's so nice. But not the one who's supposed to be going to prom, her hot sister. And if it's a problem, I'm going to fight him. And then after I put him in the hospital, and the sister I want to go to the prom comes, I'm going to lie and say someone attacked him, and I brought him to the hospital.
How rude. Well, I don't know if you're going to the prom. Let's see if Rich has any better luck getting a girl to go to the prom with him.
No, because I was an infantry officer and there's no women allowed in the infantry when I was there. So they wouldn't even invite us. It would just, yeah. And if we did go, there'd be alcohol in the punch, and they'd probably start playing metal music and everybody would leave. So yeah, it would be ugly.
Are you saying that movie Dogfight isn't real?
I haven't seen that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, so, okay, we'll get into Hollywood Division in a second where Randy and I worked. But like a dog fight is when like there's a big dance and all the guys have a contest to see who can invite the ugliest girl.
Well, see, okay, I didn't do any of this, but I knew guys who would go out, and they would enlisted guys because I am an officer. And so they would go out, and one of them was the designated go ugly early guy. And he would have to jump on the hand grenade so that everybody else would get better tickets.
It's all fun and games until you take syphilis back to America with you.
Molly, but I got my stripper on my own, so I
just want to check to know I was joking. Rich does not.
Okay, Randy, but tell him what supermodel night was at LAPD Hollywood Division.
Supermodel night. Are you talking about with the motor cops bringing in the DUI girls?
Yep.
So they would get DUI girls who were beautiful, and they would see who can get the hottest. So, ladies, do not be pretty. Don't be drinking and driving
or
anyway.
Don't drink and drive. You know,
Period.
there's that.
But
yeah,
they put their motorcycle jackets on the girls. They're coming in not handcuffed. I'm like, what's? And then I found out what was going on.
Yeah, you'd go in the back of the station to go to like roll call or whatever to go get like dressed in the locker room, and you'd just see like the tank and like the bench with like everybody there waiting to get booked, and you're like, what the fuck? It must be supermodel night. It's just all hot chicks. And the fucked up thing of it is like if they see a girl who's like, maybe she's drunk, but she's not that hot. Like, I don't know if that girl gets let go because, like, these contests are very serious. Okay. All right. So how would the fire department ask a girl to prom? Well, have you seen those, like, TikTok videos where the different departments are showing their choreographed dances?
Yes.
Because that's one of the first things that you have to learn off probation. And so we've got dances for proposals, gender reveals, extensive dental work, funerals, these kinds of things. I'm wearing the bottom half of my costume right now because I'm on call. You just never know. So probably do something like that. Okay. All right. We are now changing a light bulb.
Oh, Molly, super quick. Just like Rich, my high school actually did not have prom. It was basically all male, and it was before all of this crazy stuff started happening. So they were not going to have prom. 2026, yeah, probably. We could have prom.
True story. So I was like a punk rocker in high school, and I had a super crush on this guy, Jeff Kwong. Such a crush on him. And he asked me to prom, but like I was too punk rock to go to prom. So we went to a carnival and we went to Taco Bell.
Aww.
That was it.
Well, honestly,
I think there might have been an awkward hug, but that was it. Did you go to prom, Rich?
Yes. When by myself, both times.
Wow.
Oh, tears. That's so sad. That's okay. You got a great girl now. You guys could relive the prom together. Okay. Who's changing a light bulb?
Rich can go first.
Rich. How's the army changing a light bulb?
Well, the Army's changing it because the Army broke it in the first place. And then they probably going to fail miserably. Oh, you know what? We're not going to have any in supply. And so we're just going to have to build a fire in the middle of the room to light the place up.
Don't cost me work. I'm trying to take a nap in my easy chair. Okay. So you guys have supply issues a lot of the time for like stupid shit?
Yeah. And another thing is not necessarily, so there are supply issues, but then usually the supply sergeant doesn't want to issue anything out because he wants to keep his books clean. So even if he had it, he wouldn't give it to you because he doesn't want to have to get it broke because it will inevitably come back broken, and then he'll have to order a new one, and that's more paperwork for him. So yeah.
Oh shit. All right, Randy, how are you fixing this light bulb?
So you asked about stereotypes for the Marines. We actually take all of the other branches, broken, crappy, whatever. So we would take Rich's broken light bulb, and we'd figure out either how to fix it or whatever. How would I fix it? I would call 100 friends. I would hold a light bulb in place, and I would have all of my friends spin the house until the light bulb goes in.
And then have a sock party.
That's a very Sergeant Major thing to do.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, in the fire service, we have lots of sayings. Sayings make the world go round. I think one of you guys has embraced the suck. I'm not sure which. And everyone carried a flashlight. We don't need no stinking light bulb. Yeah, that's all great till your battery runs out. So one such saying we have in the fire service is truck guys do truck work. So how is a firefighter going to do the job of an electrician? Am I an electrician? No, I'm not. But I probably have a brother who is, and for about a case of beer and a bag of beef jerky, I could probably get that light bulb problem solved, as I remind him that my mustache is bigger, my pole is longer, and I get paid to hang out with a group of guys with a pile of Narcan. What was the question again? Okay. All right. There are death-defying things. I don't want to make light of what we do. We have to face great evil with bravery and skill. And that said, how would each of you kill a spider?
Did you want to go first, Rich, or you want me to go first?
Right. I would get my leader's recon together. I'd do a reconnaissance, figure out the 12-digit grid coordinate for where the spider is. I would back off, set up a perimeter, and then I would call in indirect fire on the spider until the entire area was leveled, and then declare victory and move on to the next objective.
I'm going to post a purple heart in the chat for that one. There you go.
Nice.
Fucking shit, dude.
Nice.
That was pretty tactical.
You rocked it.
All right, well, let's see if the Marines can...
So, true story, I had a spider in my bathroom, and my dad said, do not kill it. They catch mosquitoes and whatnot. And I'm like, okay. And then it bit me. So, F spiders.
Oh, no.
I don't even have a how to kill a spider story. I'm not even going to watch the new Spider-Man. I'm so pissed off.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
man. When I was at Fort Benning, we were doing land nav, and so you have to go through the woods in Fort Benning, and it's overgrown. And we came back, and I got done. I turned my sheet in, and we're all standing around shooting the shit, waiting for the bus and waiting for everybody else to get in. And I was standing there, and I had my arm on my magazine pouch. And this spider that was about that big around climbed down my arm, and he was banana yellow with black stripes, and his legs were black and white stripes.
Oh,
And
that's
I
the orb weaver.
screamed like a maniac and started running around waving my arms. I probably picked him up somewhere in the brush and didn't know it. And he was like on my back or something. And when I finally stood still, he decided he was going to explore the environment, but freaked me the fuck out.
Oh my God. I think that's just like an orb weaver spider. I think you were in no danger.
Oh, yeah, probably not. I used to pick up tarantulas when I was at military school and carry them around and freak out underclassmen with them. We did one time. I picked one up. We were again doing land nav, and I was out on the land nav range to police up anybody who got lost. And so it's boring. You're just standing around, and they're going to their points and stuff. So I pick up this tarantula and I'm playing with it, and we were not supposed to touch the wildlife. And so I walk and I take it back because they were done with the land nav, and we go back to eat chow. And so we're standing in chow line, and all the other cadets are standing around like, cool spider. Hey, that's cool. Let's play with it. And so one of the other guys is like, hey, I'm going to go freak out the colonel. So he takes the spider and he puts it on his shoulder, and he walks over to the colonel, and he's like, hey, sir, I just want to ask you a question about blah. And he starts asking him a mundane question. And the spider had crawled up his back of his head and across the top of his hat and got down on the bill of his hat. And it went what? Around his hat. And he stood there stock still, didn't say anything, continued to talk to the colonel. And the colonel's eyes got huge, and he's like, what the fuck do you have on your head? He's like, oh, sir, that's my pet. And he's like, no, get it back out there. Where did you get that? Who got it for you? And he's like, I don't know, sir. It just showed up.
Oh my God.
He's like, here's your spider. So I had to take it back out and put it back where it came from, but it was pretty fun.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I used to raise spiders for the Natural History Museum, and also I had like 50 species of tarantula at home, and that was fun. But not so fun, especially if you're trying to get a second date, which I never did. So thanks for that. Okay, so how would the fire service kill a spider? We have another saying in the fire service, stay low and go. So I am going to low crawl into the room. Spiders are reclusive by nature. I'll probably bring a hot stick just to make sure the power's off. Why? Who cares? Just cause. And then I'll get on the radio. I will set up command. I'll place a dozen portable lights and maybe 200 feet of rescue rope. Always want to go into the tagline. Stokes basket in case I pass out, a couple of rubber mallets, maybe a vent fan, and then I'd use an 8-foot New York hook to pop a couple holes in the drywall just so that the spider has some extra egress. You don't want to get a citation for having a fire danger. And then I'd probably fill the whole room just using a cellar nozzle and a 2.5-inch hose. And that's not going to kill the spider, but the insurance is going to pay to rebuild. And that's all that matters. So that's how that's going to get done.
Nice.
Yes, it is. Why bring one tool when 10 could not do the job? I battled a spider monkey one time. Does that count? That's very exciting, Ghost Pepper. Actually, I'm going to 2 zoos this weekend. I'm going to Ohio this weekend. I have a blitzkrieg of plans that start at like 5:45 in the freaking morning tomorrow. And I'm going to Columbus Zoo and Toledo Zoo. And I hear they have my favorite animal in the world, which is a Tasmanian devil. Have you guys ever seen a Tasmanian devil?
Yeah, I'm looking at one right now.
Who, me?
I don't think you mean.
Why am I your favorite animal?
Because it's like full of energy, full of crazy energy. And the hardest bite pressure of any mammal of its size. So fucking watch it. But yes, I'm excited. I love the aardvarks. I love the Tasmanian devils. Now, there was only 6 zoos with Tasmanian devils when I lived in LA. So hopefully, it's like you call the zoo and you're like, I know you say you have these things at your zoo, but like, do you really? And Tasmanian devils are so odd that they don't even usually make the map. So you could like download a map of the zoo, but you're not really sure where it is or if they even have it. And sometimes they like borrow animals and stuff. So I better see a Tasmanian devil. They're so fun. LA Zoo had them. San Diego Zoo had them. I want to say Santa Barbara did too, but they're on loan. There's this whole thing. The Tasmanian devil has like a facial tumor disease. It's like a contagious cancer. And when they get too close to each other, it gives cancer to the next one. So these aren't just like on exhibit to like look at before they go extinct, but they're actually being quarantined for their safety to try to like get rid of this Tasmanian devil facial tumor disease. But who cares about that? They're super fun. And they just keep walking, like no matter what, they don't stop. They just like tear all these like treads in their containers, like fucking go, go, go. Yeah, I guess that is a little bit like me. I'm always a little bit go, go, go. Yes, there's a Tasmanian devil. Thank you, Ghost Pepper. And so Tasmanian devils don't really, I mean, I guess they kind of look like Taz from the cartoon because they are like kind of stocky and muscular. But yeah, they just have that crazy energy and they make the craziest devil noise. I can imagine if you didn't know that they existed, hearing that noise, you would think that it was the devil. So hopefully I'll see some of those. And I'm going to this thing called the Gothic Market. I'm going spelunking in the Ohio Caverns, going to this place called Otherworld. And I've got a suit made of eyeballs that I'm going to wear in this like neon fantasy. It's going to be a very busy weekend. So I'm going to be gone like 36 hours and I'm going to do all that and drive 6 hours there and back. So got to turn on my Tasmanian devil energy.
Yeah.
And hopefully.
So you said the Tasmanian devil had face cancer?
Yeah, it's a facial tumor disease. It's like a cancer, but it's contagious, and it affects their faces.
Was it in the army?
Was it in the army?
Is that where I got that? Because that sounds like something the army would give you.
No, that's Tasmanian prostitute disease, and that is avoidable.
Not on payday, it's not.
That's what the safety brief is for.
God,
Yes.
The safety brief. Play the PowerPoint. Somebody fucked up again. We got to watch a PowerPoint. God damn it.
Nice.
All right. Well, with all that I'm doing this weekend, hopefully I won't be late to work on Monday. But should I be late to work, the fire service would handle it as such. We do have a saying for that as well. Seconds count. Help is minutes away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get myself a friend that works at the tow yard, and I'm going to acquire one of those like flashing red dog lipstick lights that the Michigan State Police put on top of their police cars. And I'm going to throw that bad boy on top of my obviously lifted truck with the tinted windows and the Punisher sticker in the rear window. And I'm going to go pedal to the metal, baby. And, you know, if the soccer moms don't get out of the way, you know, that's their problem because I got places to be, like another calendar photo shoot. This year I get to be Rudolph in a very tasteful Christmas spread that showcases my smoothbore nozzle.
I don't remember what's happening right now.
Okay, Randy, how would the Marines deal with being late to work?
If you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late. And if you're late, God help you. That's a Marine saying for real. I think we just get straight up punished when we're late to work. So do not be late, period.
What kind of punishments would you get if you were late to like your post?
Verbal warning, written warning, And then like an actual punishment, like you probably be doing like raking rocks or something stupid that our jokes don't even cover. I remember raking rocks. Like, okay, get the rocks in order. Like,
Oh my
really?
God. Alphabetize these rocks with this rake.
Right. This is a stalagmite. This is a stalagmite.
Stalactite and stalagmite.
Correct. See, you get
Stalactites are tight to the ceiling. Stalagmites crawl around on the ground.
nice. Good job.
I love some caving. I'm a cave dork. As well as every other kind of dork that has ever existed, but yes. Okay, Rich, how are you going to deal with being late to work?
Well, the Army is not going to be late because we're going to have platoon formation 2 hours early so that we can have company formation an hour and a half early, so we can have battalion formation an hour early, so we can make sure we sit at the LD for another hour and a half after when we're supposed to leave, before we finally do leave. And then the convoy is going to keep its intervals tight, so anybody trying to cut in on us is going to get shoved off the road.
Right.
Which actually happened in Korea. That I got to watch that, and it was entertaining. We were in a company formation moving through Korea, and the roads there are 2-lane because they don't have enough real estate to build anything bigger, and they like to pass each other. And so you don't stop in a convoy because you make yourself a target, and you don't let anybody cut in because they might try to cut part of the convoy off. So you keep nut to butt with those vehicles so they cannot get in on you. And we took that very seriously. And so there's this Korean Odyssey driving a truck, and he wheels out into traffic and he guns it to get past us. And the driver behind the vehicle behind me sped up to cut him off. He's panicked when oncoming traffic and drove off the road and into a rice paddy to avoid the traffic coming at him, because we would not let him in.
Oh my God.
Yep. And
How rude. I guess you don't have to pay for it when you crash any of the trucks. Do you owe
those big brush guards are
Slurpees?
for.
Like, if I hit anything with the fire truck, I owe everybody in the truck a Slurpee. Was that a thing in the Army or the Marines?
No, it kind of depends on the situation. If you did something really stupid, you'd be doing push-em-ups or low crawling across the terrain for doing something stupid. But if it was something where, like, we used to go out in the field and have competitions to see who could push over the biggest tree with their vehicles, and see who could run over what with it. Yeah, I like to say that I got my jump wings in a Humvee, because I had my own vehicle assigned to me. And in order to get your jump wings in the Army, you have to jump out of an aircraft 5 different times. So I was driving back from being out in the field, and I had about 2 hours to get back in, get some more resupply, and get back out. So I was hauling ass down this MSR main supply route out of Fort Irwin. And they had just replowed it, and so there was a little dip in the terrain where there was kind of a little wadi, and I'd forgotten it was there. So I hit that thing at about 60 miles an hour, and the Humvee dropped and then jumped into the air and went as all wheels came off the ground, and I flew through the air and hit hard. And so I pulled over and I checked the vehicle, and everything was okay. So I figured out I could do that. So I did it 4 more times so that I could get my jump wings.
Your tax dollars, ladies and gentlemen.
Your tax dollars at work.
Yep.
Oh my
Thanks.
gosh. Ghost Peppers over on Pilled says they beat us with moon rocks if we were late in the Space Force. And then Rosie's got a very sexy saxophone going on over there. Hi, friend. Okay. Red Bike says no late. Hurry up and wait. Rich is
Yes, hurry up and
correct.
wait.
Affirmative, sir. Sounds like everyday traffic in LA. What?
Yes.
Not 60 miles an hour? No, you ain't. No, you ain't going 60 miles an hour.
At 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to beat the rest of the drunks home. That's why.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now, we have a very serious problem. You're on a date. I know. Picture that. And you have to get your date over a tiny puddle on the sidewalk. It's very dangerous. And we might want to think tactically on this one. Oh, hey, Nora. Hi. I just caught up with the YouTube chat. Hi, friend. So who's going to take their date over the tiny puddle on the sidewalk first?
Rich can go first.
I would make sure I drew enough hand grenades to cover any situation. And when we came to that puddle, I'd make sure everybody was in a nice secure area, and I'd start grenading it until there wasn't any more puddle to worry about. Of course, you got to walk through the crater, but you won't get wet.
Okay. All right.
Well, I would use my NODs at the same situation.
What's the NOD?
Night something goggles.
Observation device.
Exactly.
You use the 7 Bravos?
He just knows how to
I don't
wear
even
it.
know. I never went anywhere. So
Was it the monocular one in the front?
the one that comes down like this?
Yeah, with the one tube in the front with 2 eyepieces.
Right. Nope.
Yeah, that's a 7 Bravo.
Oh my God. Me another blue heart, purple heart in the chat over there for Rich. Hey, Ghost Pepper, thank you for the cookies. Now I know how to release them. So I will release the cookies. Let me make I will put this monster to remind me to release the gold pills over on Pilled.
Is my date leaving my BQ? Is she a WM? Are we going to my POV? I don't.
Oh my God! I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
Well, I would get a band test going on and maybe shoot an azimuth, but I don't know, Molly. I just don't know.
Okay, we will raid Madness Entertainment over on Pilled when we are done. I'm not sure how I set that, but I will figure it out as Randy figures out how he is going to save his date over the tiny puddle.
Well, we're a Marine amphibious assault unit, so I could swim to the other side. I could shoot up some squares. I don't know, Molly. The night's young. Am I paying her? Like, what's going on here? Is this going to be extra?
Yeah, what country are you in, and how exactly is this happening?
Yeah, exactly. Is this Thailand or is this LA?
Oh my gosh. All right, I don't see that channel right now, so I'll have to look later. I didn't see Madness Entertainment, but I'll see how I do that. Okay, let's see. So we also have a saying in the fire service, and I highlighted it in green so I could read it later, but it's basically just black ink. So it says, "You light it, we fight it." This job is all about bravery and facing horrors, getting the job done. There's no such thing as resourcefulness. Why take one tool when you could just drag 10 with you and not use any of them? So I think I'm going to deploy my 75-foot ladder truck on this one. Because I could probably repel a guy with like a bucket of peat sorb to just like put in the puddle. And then I need at least 3 guys to shovel that, into the storm drain, 2 guys to high five, and then me to like shoulder drag his ass through the puddle to safety. And then just a group high five, just, for measure. And that's basically how I would save the day.
Nice. Good job.
Yeah. It's hard. It's hard being a hero. It's
hard.
It's just hard. I passed my map test today. That was so ridiculous. They give you a paper map and you have to put what streets and what freeways and what 100 blocks and everything. And I was done with it lickety split. And I was like, cool. Can I have the keys to the fire truck now, please? And the answer to that is no. No, you cannot. So. Okay, we have an overflowing toilet. This is very serious business. Who wants to fix the overflowing toilet first?
I'll go. What I would do is I would call a real man.
I thought the Marines were supposed to be the real men.
Molly, have you met me? So anyway,
Oh, thank you,
anyways.
Pepper. I see you.
Ooh,
Okay.
ew. Yeah, I would call a plumber. I can't do crap. Literally.
I think you did crap. I think that's why the toilet broke.
Get in my house. Huh?
Okay, huh? All right. See, I know that Rich is gonna like out tactical me on this one, so I'm
yeah.
gonna just like squeeze in there because I'm just afraid he's just gonna like hit it home, and then I'm gonna be standing there like
He
holding
is.
my hose in my hand. In the fire service, we have a saying for that, and it's you better hydrate or you're gonna dehydrate. And I don't know what that means really. I haven't had a glass of water since about 1987, but water damage is just, it just seasons everything right. So I'm probably going to add to it and just grab, like a 1 3/4 inch bumper line with a fog nozzle and see if I can just like hydraulically ventilate that, the entire bathroom. And then we'll order a dozen pizzas and take a nap in our easy chairs watching Conan the Barbarian and bitching about those 11 hours of overtime that we had to sit on a down power line with only one case of Monster to share. And that's how I'm fixing that.
Nice.
All right, Tackleberry, how are you fixing your broken toilet?
Oh, I'm not. I'm calling the sergeant major. And he's going to find a platoon sergeant, or the first sergeant. He's going to scream at a first sergeant, who's going to scream at a platoon sergeant, who's going to scream at a squad leader, who's going to scream at a team leader, who's going to scream at 3 privates, and they're going to go do it.
Nice.
In the meantime, we're going to set up a slit latrine in the yard so everybody can take a shit, and then we'll bury it.
Is it the Army or the Marines that say shit rolls downhill?
Both.
Or was that just LAPD?
I think that's a joint service thing. I think that happens with all of them.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember they would say it a lot in LAPD that like shit rolls downhill. And it's true because of my failures, other people had to do penalty laps. And what can I say? But you're welcome. So, well, I had to do a very bad penalty lap once, and it put me in the hospital after I swallowed a bug and went into anaphylactic shock. So I feel like it's all fair in love and war. Oh, Nora, you're over on Rumble as well. You need a drain weasel. What is a drain weasel? Did I date that guy? We'll have to talk in the chat. The Corps of Engineers fixes the latrine. Latrine. Sounds like you know your stuff. Red Bike, it sounds like you should have been on this show, is what it sounds like. Okay, we have another problem. This problem is going to potentially, you might want to just shield your children's eyes because this can get really hard, especially for the little ones. Your phone battery is at 1%. It's hard to even say it. How are you going to take care of that as a Marine, Randy? That your phone battery, Randy, your phone battery is always at fucking 1%. That's the only time we get off the phone is when your phone takes a shit. And I'm like, well, I guess you call me in 6 hours and you re-up that battery.
My phone battery is at 1%. What I'm going to do is, Molly, I'm going to call you and I'm going to ask you the meaning of life. And Rich, she's not lying. It's always, I'm at 2%. Molly, who do you think is going to win the next election? Beep, 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 beep. So
it doesn't even go beep, beep, beep. No, Rich, don't let him lie to you. It doesn't even go beep, beep, beep. Randy will ask me some question. I usually have the phone down on speakerphone while I'm painting a wall or some shit. And I'm like knee deep in like, oh yeah, this one time in 3rd grade, I had Miss Billy. She was for polka dots. And like, I'm telling some fucking story. And then like, I realized like, I'm not even on the phone anymore. This like happens too much.
In my defense, I live in California, and We have blackouts all the time. I can't even use that excuse. Molly's right. I'm always at 1-2%. I think I'm doing something when it's at 14%. So.
And didn't I send you an external battery, sir?
Yes, you did.
It doesn't work when it's not plugged into your phone.
Oh, is that what that thing is for?
Yes, it is.
But it's an external.
I'm about to make it an internal.
Man down.
Man down. Shots fired. Okay. Rich, how are you taking care of your phone battery if it's at 1%?
It's gonna die. And we'll have to get out the map and the protractor and just figure it out.
Just let it die because you just want to hear the bagpipes going.
Yeah, it's gonna be dead.
Yeah, I wasn't too impressed with this one either. Although in the fire service, we do have a saying for that, and it's "We fight what you fear." And first of all, who needs a phone if everyone I know is sitting right here with me at the station? And secondly, we all have to have at least 3 phones for our wives, Tinder dates, and that perky school teacher who delivers me banana bread on my overnight shift. So, just use one of your other phones. That's it. It's easy. It's an easy one. No brainer. Okay, but firefighters seem to be full of sayings. The fire service has a saying for that. Okay, what if your Wi-Fi isn't working? It's a little bit also on the tech side, a little bit different.
I'll go first. If my wifey isn't working, I'm gonna sit her down and I'm gonna talk to her and I'm gonna tell her, listen.
Wi-Fi. It's internet for people that aren't still on AOL dial-up.
Rich, I was actually a marine calibration technician in the Marine Corps. So I fixed all of the high-tech stuff. And I'm special needs. I need Molly to help me. What's the number to 911? So if my Wi-Fi is down, I'm not going to make it.
Because how are you going to Google how to fix it? I mean, totally.
Who's Google?
You're fired.
Yes.
Okay, Rich, how are you going to fix it if your Wi-Fi is not working?
I'm going to have to call our comms officer and hand that over to him.
Oh.
Although that is a very big issue with our modern drone-intensive battlefield.
Really?
Yeah, they're using drones a lot now. I've heard speculation that they might even make it a separate branch that's its own drone branch, kind of like they did with the Space Force.
Mm-hmm.
Have a drone force that would handle strategic level drone assets, and then every service is going to have its own internal drone stuff. Like the Army's going to have its own tactical drones, the little quadcopter grenade dropping. But yeah, I don't know. It's the modern one. Yeah, it's crazy.
Huh. Well, I was going to make a joke about Erica Kirk almost being ready to get another job, but maybe I'll save that one for another show. Red Bike says a squared away soldier always has a fully charged phone. And Nora and Circle of One are talking about the redistricting that people are getting pissed in Tennessee. Circle of One, he's in Tennessee. Democrat political theater dude burned a flag inside the Capitol building, which says everything. Okay, well, for the fire service, we have a tradition of solving problems, and it requires precision and confidence, commitment, knowledge, teamwork. Lives are on the line, and speaking of being on the line, I would just call customer service and remind him who the fuck I am, and let him know that I'm a fucking hero, and I demand they get their shit together before the next episode of Real Housewives comes on. Don't test me, bro. That's how that's gonna work. So, okay. Oh yes, thank you, Nora. That is the music of my people. That emote is me at my best, looking glorious over on Rumble. Okay, we have to take off a Band-Aid. I know it's terrifying. It's harrowing, but we're all heroes here. So how are we going to be taking off a Band-Aid? And the fire service, we do have a saying for that. And lift with all your firefighters, not your back. So for this one, you're going to need one of the stuffed animals from the ambulance that we give to kids, okay? And now you're going to squeeze it tightly for added protection, or you could even bite down on it very hard while you softly whimper, and your battle brother rips that shit off and then tapes it to the fridge so that, we never forget the time that I got a paper cut from the mint chocolate chip ice cream container when I clearly said Rocky Road. And, and then, that's basically how we're going to do it. You could help me with my thing, but anticipate if you don't do it right, you're going to be getting an anchovy in your boot. So sorry, not sorry.
I don't take Band-Aids off. I leave them on until they start to stink and fall off. Which is what my wife did. She stunk and stuck off. But anyways, yeah.
Is that because you're a Marine, or is that just because you are a sloth, or
D, all of the above. A or B, D.
That even your skin turns into like that white wrinkled like grossness. The other day we were training, and this was so dumb, and somehow I got thrown back off the line, and it was on a gated Y. This all doesn't make sense to you. I sound like Rich right now, like talking tactics. But anyway, all you need to know is that I got fucking drenched, so wet. My socks were the only thing that stayed dry. And so we had hours more training to do, where we're pulling hose lines and engineering the truck and all this stuff. And so I get home, and I'm finally like able to like peel off my shirt, which is just like having a wet bathing suit on all day long, where you're just like, it's like cold and wet, and you're just like, oh, I don't know which is worse, like leaving it where it's at or having to like take it off and having it touch everything on the way out. And my entire body was just like one like plump golden raisin of just like wrinkled flesh, all waterlogged. So gross. If you want to send me fan mail and nude photos of yourself, it's smallysmooth@gmail.com. Okay. So, having said that, how would you... And then there goes my email address. There we go. Thank you. Appreciate that. The moderators are hot on top of it tonight. Okay, Army, how are you taking off a Band-Aid?
Oh, we're ripping it right off. And then you're getting Motrin and drinking water.
Okay.
Motrin.
Water.
Excellent. Yeah. I don't even really know what Motrin is, if it's like Aleve or Advil or aspirin or whatever. Try not to take anything. That's not true. I pulled my back at training last week, and they told me to walk it off like a fucking Marine, and to take 800 milligrams of ibuprofen before I go to sleep, and make sure you eat something with that, which I was very glad to have a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal at 10 o'clock at night, because that's who I am as a fucking human raccoon. Motrin is ibuprofen. Thank you. Then I guess I had some Motrin. I was real Army.
You need to drink water too.
Yes.
There's milk in the cereal, Rich. I feel like we already covered that. Motrin and Monster. Molly is hydrophobic. It would be funny that I would go and be a hose dragger and be hydrophobic.
Oh, I like that.
Look at it. There's water with my tea bag, dancing around my tea bag right now. I do like tea. I like root beer, and I like bean burritos. And I feel like you've covered like the 3 stages of water right there.
Yes.
Okay, next problem to solve. You have been locked out of your house. This is a terrible one. This happens to me more than I care to admit. People think there's ghosts in my house. I don't know how it happens. Just whatever. It wasn't my fault. That's all I know. So, water from a canteen. I would drink water from a canteen. I have like an old Redback. I have an old glass of water next to my bed that has probably been there for like a couple of weeks, and until there's like a bug in it, like it's still good. So I don't. It's just gonna stay there in case I wake up a little throat tickle at like 6 o'clock, and that's it. Molly's inbox tonight. That is revolting, Rose, and I love it. Thank you. That is absolute. What is he even eating? Is that a Twix? He's tonguing a Twix. That's good. Very homoerotic, very on brand for the firefighter chat. Okay. Okay, who is getting locked out of their house first?
Rich?
Sure. I would. I'd put a breaching charge on the door, blow the door, and then send in 3 squads worth of 4-man stacks, and make sure that building is clear.
Well, that sounds excessive. That's very excessive.
Wow.
I like it. Bonus points for being totally excessive. Yes, Rose, we are the grossest people on Pilled. I can't wait till you and I are the first people kicked off of Pilled. That would be good. We will have to high five. Randy, what are you going to do when you get locked out of your house?
Super easy, super simple. I am going to call the police. And since I live in LA, I'm going to say that they voted wrong. Or they
I pay your taxes.
And they're going to go in and they're going to kick the doors down and they're going to they're going to blame them for something. So that's what I'm going to do.
That's good. Just tell them that there's an unarmed at it, and they'll be like right in there.
Yes.
Okay, well, in the fire service, we have a saying for that. And the saying is the engine company started it, the truck company finished it. So okay, first of all, let me just say this getting locked out it's clearly not my fault. So but I always keep a few spare axes, buried in the flower bed, and 1 axe mounted above the doorway. So I'm going to use the axe closest to the statue of the axe in my garden. And then that's going to be pickaxe to dig and find the flathead axe to hack my bird bath all the way underneath my open 2nd-story window. It's open because my gear got wet during training last night, washing the truck or something. And then I'm going to use 22 more axes to build a ladder to go up to the roof where I keep a spare key. And then I'm going to use another axe to fashion a rope from my thin red line flag. Sorry, I'm up on the roof. It's very, it's like, must be like high elevation of my thin red line flag. Call the ambulance for the stroke that I'm clearly having right now. And then I'm going to rappel down into the open window, yell at my coworker to open the fucking door, and then slide down one of the many exterior poles that we have on the station, and then just, wait for him to open the door. So
Thanks. Molly, I want to change my answer. Okay. My kitchen window is normally open. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to climb in the window, grab my spare key, walk out of my house, and I'm going to use that key like the intelligent Marine that I am. That's right.
And then have a snack of crayons. That's what you're going to do. Snack those fucking crayons. Okay, that's rough, Randy. It must be just, they say ignorance is bliss, but it fucking hurts me. Okay, now. Spilled coffee on important papers.
Which can go first again? Or you,
so
Molly.
important papers, you mean like an SOI?
Spilled coffee on important papers. That is your problem to solve.
I think I'd have to go.
I love how seriously he takes it.
Find the platoon sergeant and see if I can get a detail to clean up all this paperwork.
Ooh, okay. All right.
Be nice.
Hmm.
Nice.
Because clearly we're at a talk, so there's going to be a lot of specialists and privates sitting around doing nothing.
Okay.
If there's coffee.
Randy, are you even allowed to handle important papers in the Marines? I'm not sure.
I don't have an answer, but I'm offended, so I think I win that one.
Oh, okay. So,
Oh no, we really don't handle important papers. So.
yeah, I didn't think so.
Right.
No. There's a little bit of paper around that crayon, and you want to just, if you can get your nail underneath that, you could just, peel it right off. So I was going to make a joke about an industrial fan that we use for ventilation, but which mostly we use on old people that don't know how to fucking cook and forget that they left bacon grease boiling away on their stovetop. But so I was at the fire station and I wanted to make some microwave popcorn, and like the back of the bag says like 2 minutes to 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And to like listen and it stops popping, whatever, like, 2:30, that's good. So I put it in for 2:30. And I figure I'll come back. My popcorn might be a little overdone, but who cares? I'm not going to sit there and get nuked while I wait for like popping to be like the contractions to be more than 3 seconds. So all I know is that the hallway is just full of smoke, and I'm like, oh shit. So I go to open the door to this fucking microwave, and the bag is on fire. And it was only in there for a couple of minutes. And I'm like, uh-oh. So I close the door on the microwave, and I'm like, oh shit, now what do I do, right? And this is like all super interior. I'm not going to pick up that microwave and like run it through the entire like fucking office area. And this shit, there is like smoke everywhere. And now people are like, Molly, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I was like, uh-oh, now I've like involved other people. So the captain goes and gets this huge industrial fan, and he decides that he's going to ventilate the entire fucking office area. So he puts it down the hallway. He does not open the door at the other end so that nasty air can get out. But when he does turn on this fan is like an industrial fucked up, like peel the skin off your face kind of a fucking fan. And the entire hallway is lined with pictures of the chief, the assistant chief, the little chief, the even smaller chief. Like everybody's picture in a glass motherfucking frame is down this fucking hallway. And every single one of them goes poof, and crashes, and there's glass all over the carpet. And of course, the captain's looking at me like this is my fucking problem because I'm the one who microwaved the popcorn. But like my drama was contained in a small plastic box. And we have a dog that works at our fire station. He doesn't work there anymore because he bit through my thumb. That was the whole thing. Anyway, I'm glad I don't have a taint because he was like biting all the guys. Like he'd come up right behind your ass and just like take a bite. So we don't have the dog there anymore, but we did at that time. And so like we didn't even have a fucking vacuum to clean up any of this glass. So then I had to drive my ass home, go get my personal vacuum, bring it back, clean up all this glass. And then I had to buy a $10 microwave on Facebook Marketplace from some widow. She turned out to be totally cool, and we went roller skating. And that's my story.
Nice, love it. Molly, setting a fire station on fire is a very Marine Corps thing to do.
It has happened, sir. I hate to tell you, but it has happened. And now I'm not allowed to make microwave popcorn. So.
Nice.
No. Okay. Rich, did you clean up the important papers? Yes, you did. Okay. We are planning a kid's birthday party.
Like with children?
The prompt was just plan a kid's birthday party.
Rich can go first since I've embarrassed myself.
Okay. Well, there's going to be entertainment, so let's do it at the firing range. We can see if we can get the machine gun range set up. Bring out all the belt feds, saws, 240 Bravos. A 50 cal would be nice. A
And
nice
so-
crowd would be really good, especially at night. Nice light up that whole area.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we could probably call in some illumination rounds. Yeah, that'll be fun. We won't wear ear protection because we don't have any that small, so they won't hear anything, but it's okay. You really need to hear.
Oh my god.
Since I refuse to let Rich outdo me, I would get the Mark 19 automatic grenade launcher, M203, also fires grenades, because you're never too young to shoot off some grenades. Oh, let's not forget a clown. I'm scared of clowns. What phobia is that when you're scared of clowns? That wasn't the question.
Hobophobia. I have no idea. Bobophobia. Wait, I don't know. Is it Bobo? Anyway. Circle of One just like came in the chat fucking hot.
Hot.
Coulrophobia. I'm gonna believe you on that one, just because that was like too fast to be made up. But I'm still
What is it?
skeptical. Listen, it says Coulro, Coulro, like culo in Spanish. I know what that culophobia is, but coulrophobia. I don't. Oh, and Lily's gonna be on the chat. Jeez Louise. All right, listen, you guys. Enough with these fucking fun and games. Both of you are wrong. I'm gonna tell you how you plan a kid's birthday party. And
what's the saying for it?
we have a saying in the fire service. And the saying is, everybody goes home. Seriously, go home. We're not having a party. There's no room for others to get attention that should be for me. I'm a hero. I am selflessly cashing government paychecks to nap in an easy chair and wait for that call to cut the wedding ring off a fat lady's finger or mock your cat stuck in a tree as I ask you if you've ever seen a cat skeleton in a tree and I drive away laughing at you before I drive to the grocery store and buy all the steaks that they have. No party. I'm the party. That's
You're the
it.
party.
I am the party. Okay. Well, we know that I'm going to see the Tasmanian Devil this weekend. Hopefully, there's one. What are you packing for a trip to the zoo?
I would pack Tasmanian devil food, whatever that is.
Whatever the fuck they want. They have the hardest bite pressure of any mammal, sir. They go through bone.
So I'm going to pack a Tasmanian proof vest. I already have one. It's called a bulletproof vest.
Oh.
What else am I packing? 9mm, a 40 cal Glock. Oh, you're talking about like it. Next pass.
Okay. All right, Captain Testerman, what are you bringing to the zoo?
Well, I would think that we're definitely, we're dealing with wildlife. So we're going to need 7.62 by 51 NATO. And I'm going to go way back to basic training because instead of the 240 Bravo, which is a little long, we're going to bring in the M60. And we're going to bring an M60 team with us.
Nice.
Just in case we need it.
4-man team.
Yeah.
There you go.
The gunner, ammo
There you
bearer.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I have no idea what any of that means. But here's what I know. I don't need to bring anything. I am a hero, okay? And if they don't know, I'll just wear my job shirt telling them what department I work for so that it's very clear. I probably get in for free. You know, animals love us. You know, the moms with the strollers, the babies, they all love us. There's always some starstruck woman, you know, throwing baked goods at me. It sounds like a great day. And I don't need to bring shit. I'm a hero. So, Red Bike says, I'm gonna bring a bunch of helium balloons with strings tied down, and then an M19 takes them all out simultaneously. Don't you kill my Tasmanian devil. Don't you? Okay. Sad that these things happen. You got to break up with someone. So how are you gonna do it? Army, Marines, fire? What are we doing? How are we breaking up with someone?
You guys can go first.
I got one word for you.
Okay.
Frag grenade.
Technically, that's 2.
Okay, but and speaking of 2, you're probably going to get 2 boyfriends when you go to prison for that. So I feel like maybe there's a better way.
Who, me?
Or I can go.
You can go, and then I'll go after you.
In the fire service, we have a saying.
We have a saying for that.
We're basically professional cooks who occasionally fight fires. So this one, we're going to head into the kitchen on this one, I feel. First, we're going to bake 100 cupcakes. We're going to frost them red, white, and blue. We're going to arrange them into the word goodbye. But by the time my boyfriend comes over to read the goodbye message, my lieutenant has already eaten the B, so it just says good, Y-E. And he thinks that says good, yay, and Kanye West is coming to town. So he thinks that I bought him concert tickets, and now I have a boyfriend again. That's how I'm dealing with it. All right.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to buy some crack cocaine.
More than usual, or
my Friday amount. So I'm gonna get some first class tickets to Hawaii. I'm gonna pack her bags for her. I'm gonna sprinkle crack all in her bag, and then when we go through customs and she gets arrested, I'm gonna be like, "She's a huge drug dealer. Take her." And I think that's gonna break us up.
He got weed. He got weed. Okay. Okay. All right. I think that maybe the message will be sent. I think. Yes. Good. Yay. Poor yay. Let's see. Okay. So that was way too tactical for the Marines, Randy. That's funny.
Thank you.
All right. Speaking of tactical, this one is going to take a very steady hand. We are taking pickles off a sandwich.
Why are we doing
pickles off a sandwich?
Right? Why would we take pickles off of
take
this?
both of you off my fucking show right now. Why are you taking pickles off a sandwich? Those are fucking disgusting. It's like you have this like perfectly beautiful, happy, warm sandwich with all the yummies, and then your teeth just go doing and like bite into this like horrid, acrid nastiness. No pickles, sir.
Yes.
None.
Yes.
And that reminds you you're alive.
Yes.
And don't want to be. Yes. It does. Fucking hate pickles. I hate anything pickle. What's the phobia of vinegar? That's called normalcy. Thank you. Okay. In the fire service, we have a saying for this. And it's smoke eaters. We do get called smoke eaters. Some of the firemen get called pickle eaters too, but we won't go into that. It's a family show. But this is going to be a job for the K-12 tool. It's a large circular saw. We are going to saw an observation hole into the center of the sandwich to see what we're dealing with. You know, then we're probably going to saw like 3 more holes because like we should have like done it elsewhere. And then we're going to need full hazmat PPE, and we're going to need to go on air for the shit because you don't want to be smelling these fucking pickles. No touching of this pickled abomination. We're going to need to be upwind, uphill, upstream. We're going to need to pry the bread using a Halligan and a flathead axe to get enough purchase on that bread to just drive it beyond recognition. And then we're going to use the filthy webbing that has been sitting wet and rank from my fucking pocket to tie it around each pickle slice, making 7 motherfucking safety knots. And then we're going to get the wrecker out to tow each one of these pickle slices into the middle of the goddamn street to block all traffic for the next 2 hours because I got to leave and go on 2 calls before I can even eat that fucking sandwich. And that's how you do it. And I suppose the 2 of you are just eating your pickles, you heathens.
Yes.
Disgusting. Red
You
Fox
know,
says you can
supposed to get
remove
your
the
vegetables.
pickle with a bayonet. Ranger first aid.
Nice.
Whatever that is. I think that's the stabby thing on the end of the gun.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I wouldn't
It's the knife on the gun.
know.
Oh,
It's one of these.
he has one. Illegal, but nice. A question I've never heard. Why is it so long?
That is a 1917 Remington bayonet.
Oh, okay.
This is from World War One.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Rich, I just want to remind you how much we're friends when you decide to go postal and spare my life, please.
Where'd you get that from, Rich?
I actually found this in an antique shop in rural Oklahoma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a 1917 Remington. It's got a U.S. stamp on it. I don't know if you can see that. No, not really. Right there is U.S. property, and on this side it says Remington 1917.
Gotcha.
This is the copy of the British bayonet that they were issuing in the 18th century or 1800s, 19th century to stab Zulus with. So
You know,
that's what that is.
Randy, it's just like normal shit that you have in lunging distance. Duh.
Yeah.
Duh. I got a Sharpie with a monster on it, so back the fuck off, okay?
I have a dog.
You
make
ain't
all
wrong
the
in Los
melted
Angeles.
crayons? Oh my god. You
Ah,
ever
come
use
on.
that thing to smear butter? Circle of one ass?
What's that?
Randy's doll, are you saying? Because probably. It's probably greasy, just like his phone is every fucking week.
Your bayonet is impressive.
Thank you. Okay. Next problem. Your roommate won't do the dishes.
Whoa.
Whoa, I know. Whoa. I did have a roommate that used to not do the dishes, and we used to put them inside his pillowcase until he decided to take that out to the kitchen. And yeah, then he put Nair in my shampoo, stole $1,200 cash from my room, and pulled all the wires out of my distributor cap. Thank you, Russ Yeager. It's fantastic.
Wow.
Okay, but in this case, I am channeling my inner firefighter hero and how I would deal with a roommate that doesn't do the dishes. In the fire service, we have a saying for that. And it's if you can lean, you can clean. And basically, cleanliness saves lives. It prevents cancer. And let's face it, who hasn't fantasized about us washing our dishes in our big communal shower? So I'm going to use the power of hazing on this one, and I'm going to scrape all the scraps off the plates into my partner's CPAP machine until the smell of soggy omelets and moldy protein powder gets his mind right. And then I'm going to use the jaws of life to get into his truck, plant some weed, and call the cops on him, and problem solved. So I'm going to deal with that. Yeah, he won't forget next time.
I have a way more mature adult answer. You don't want to do the dishes. I'm going to buy some paper plates, paper cups, and I'm going to put it on his door and set it on fire.
That was a plot twist I wasn't expecting. Jeez.
I'm AI, people. Calm down. I'm AI. 6 fingers.
Randy just straight up murders them, says in the chat. Okay, Rich, how are you going to deal with that? A roommate who won't do the dishes.
Oh, they're going on KP.
What is KP?
Kitchen patrol. They're going to be peeling potatoes.
Oh, peeling potatoes. I'd rather be peeling potatoes than doing just about anything else.
Well, you peel potatoes to prepare the meal, and then you do the dishes afterwards.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah,
right.
you have the cooks in the cook tent.
Oh, okay. All
And it
right.
usually lasts a week, 2 weeks, or
Oh,
until somebody else pisses you off, and then they get it from you.
that is a long time to be peeling potatoes.
I did it for a month.
Oh, what'd you do? What'd you do?
It's just the lowest man on the totem pole. Also, fun fact: Marines clean more toilets than anyone. So we stay
Do they have
clean
extras
toilets.
just sitting around?
Second,
Do they have extra toilets just sitting around for cleaning?
clean our toilets, clean the office toilet, clean toilets.
Red Bike says he got injured on KP. Peeling
Oh, wow.
potatoes, sir? That peeler just...
Purple heart. Purple potato.
Purple hearts for Red Bike. Purple hearts for Red Bike in the chat. There we go. Oops. There we go. Five purple hearts for you, sir. Thank you for your KP service. Okay. Did everybody deal with the roommate? Yes. Neighbor playing loud music.
I'll go first since I deal with that all the time. I live in a
We do.
very nice neighborhood, and my neighbors think every day is Friday, starting at 2 p.m. So, what would I do to fix it? I hope one of you guys can tell me because I'm tired of it. I'm surprised they're not playing right now. Everything's a celebration.
Rod says depends on the music. Maybe you should go over and fiesta with them.
I met one of their sisters, and you know how that turned out, Molly.
Yeah, that's how you solve the problem right there. Be like, listen, every time you play that music, I just want to fuck your sister. So they'll turn that shit down. That's how you do it. Damn, every time you put that music on, man, I just can't stop thinking about your sister's tits.
Thanks, Molly. Thanks.
Yeah. I'm glad I got a laugh from the Marines. Army, how are you handling your neighbor playing loud music?
Well, I think we're going to call the MPs. I've never done that, although I did get the MPs called on me once.
You did? What'd you do?
Yeah. So I had a friend, we were in the same company together, and he was one of the other platoon leaders. And so he was a little high strung. So I took his room, his BOQ room, was across the little way from mine. So I took a slingshot and I took paintballs and I was shooting his door with paintballs.
Whoa.
Yeah, he got pissed. And he got and so they show up like, "Hey, sir, did you throw paintballs?" I'm like, "Yeah, that was me." He's like, "Okay, can you take care of it?" I'm like, "Sure, no problem." So I got the hose out and hosed his door.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh, really quick. I saw your face, Molly. It's Bachelor of Officers' Quarters. So basically where he lives.
You couldn't have just said that. You had to use a fucking acronym for it.
I thought that's what we were doing.
Oh, yeah.
Bonus points for Okay, I think this one's a pretty easy one for the fire service because my lights and sirens will basically just like drown out your own internal thoughts. But probably 75-foot ladder truck with an aerial assault with the deluge gun, fog nozzle, raining down on top of his property, getting it nice and soggy. Everyone will go in, close all the doors. Problem solved. So,
Thanks.
yeah, I think that'll work. Okay, what about if you are missing the remote control? How are you going to find the remote control?
Rich?
God, Randy, you don't have to have a stroke over it.
I would have a stroke if I
That
lose
was like
my
the worst thing that's ever. I've been through some shit with Randy. He's a convicted felon. Well, not anymore. He was expunged. But losing the remote, that's where you lose it?
Oh yeah. Put me on suicide watch if I lose my remote. I'm gonna have to read a book or something.
Crazy.
Molly, probation, making the news, getting arrested, losing my job, child's play. A remote? Am I gonna watch?
You just get up and ka-chunka the television, sir.
I don't have kids. I can't use the human remotes.
That wasn't ka-chunka weren't your twins' names. That was you actually moving it on the tube.
Again, I'm offended, so I win. Rich, you can go.
I'm looking for a remote.
Yes.
Yes,
Is that the question?
Yeah,
I'm going to use this. We're going to start cutting everything apart until I figure out where it is.
I'm trying to get my camera. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, let's see. Did that fix it? Probably not. No, I'm just going to be a ghost the rest of the show. So we'll figure it out at some point. You know, I can't spend more than $16 on a fucking camera because that's who I am as a fucking person. You know. Molly would stop, drop, and roll looking for the remote. Oh, Pammy coming in.
Pammy with the win.
Point.
Coming in hot.
Dang.
Nice, Pammy.
Well, okay. You know, I didn't want to spoil it, but we do have a saying in the fire service. And that saying is you can't spell hero without firefighter. You know, and that's it. That's the whole plan, and I stand by it. And don't worry about what that means. I know what it means, and I've trained my whole life for this fight. So that's all you get out of me.
Yes.
Okay, Rich, did you find it? Did you use your glasses?
His knife.
Oh yeah, your knife. I just was expecting another acronym. When
It's
you take the PK 429 with the ESP tactical.
I mean, we could do a 240 Bravo. I mean, we could. Although I'd use an M249 would be better indoors. You know, rounds don't travel through walls as bad.
My brother used to play like cop or like CB radio like all the time when we were kids. And he always said, 10, 27, 22, 17, I got a 411 in progress. And I don't know what that means. I don't think he knows what it means. But he said it so many times that it's still baked into my brain like 40 years later. 10, 27, 22, 17, I got a 411 in progress.
Did he watch a lot of cops?
No, we had a CB radio. We were like little kids. This was before pedophiles.
Oh.
Can I just say? And our parents used to let us talk to truck drivers on a CB radio, and it just seemed totally natural and normal. My brother was Wolverine, I was Blondie, and my sister, who was like 2, was Babyface, and we would just talk to truckers. So that's good.
What would they say to you?
My brother found his first girlfriend on the CB radio. And can I just say, when he finally got to meet her in person, she looked exactly like the kind of girl you would meet on the CB radio.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes. Isn't 411 the code for Mexican pizza? Oh, are you saying that my brother's greatness peaked early? I hope so. Okay, we got a couple more. And then we'll let you guys all off the hook for the night. We are opening a stubborn jar. Who wants to go on this one?
Opening a stubborn jar?
Yes, you got a stubborn jar that you're trying to open.
Rich, you can.
I got the exact tool you need for that. It's called debt cord.
Oh my God, debt cord, yes.
Wrap debt cord around the top and yeah.
Probably doesn't make the sound that you think that it does, but I like that you're optimistic.
No, I got to use it. We did our demo course at Officer Basic course, and the special forces guys were out there practicing doing cratering charges for roads. So what the cratering charge is, you go out, dig this explosive into the road, and then it would blow the biggest crater to make the road impossible. So they were practicing, and they left a whole bunch of craters all over the demo range. And so my class was the last class to go through for that iteration. And so they had a whole bunch of C4 explosive left over. And in the Army, you don't ever turn anything back in, because if you turn something back in, they cut your allotment for next time by that much you turned in.
Okay.
So you expend everything. So I found myself standing in the bottom of one of these craters, and all of the other lieutenants were pulling C4 blocks, pulling the stickers off and throwing them to me, and I'm stacking C4 blocks together and then poking them and rigging them with detonators, blasting caps, pushing them in and dropping them at my feet. And when the C4 got up to my knees, I thought, is this what I should be doing? But we asked, and we climbed out, and we got into the bunker, and we detonated that. And I watched the shockwave go across the grass, because we probably had about 500 to 1,000 pounds of C4 in that crater.
Oh, hell no.
And then it rained dirt.
Dude, Randy, can you imagine if LAPD let us play with fucking det cord? No, sir.
No, sir.
Zero or Die Loser over on Pilled. Hi, friend. You just left the word peen. And I feel like you're in the right chat because we're talking about firefighters. So welcome. Definitely registered on the Richter scale, Circle of One said. Jeez.
So,
Okay.
Molly, if it's a difficult jaw, I'm going to get in a fighter stance. I'm going to hit him as hard as I can until I break his jaw.
Oh, okay. Yes, because jar head. Yes, get it. I get it. Yes, thank you.
Oh, I was wondering why he was saying he was putting C4 on a guy's jaw. So,
Jar. I know you're from New York and all, but this was actually spelled jar. All right. In the fire service, we have a saying. And basically that saying is that we save your ass, not your stuff. So just break that shit. You're gonna take this is a job clearly made for an axe. Efficiently, it breaches into the jar and also expertly spreads that peanut butter on bread, or the washboard abs of your brothers working at the strip club tonight. And so that's how it's done. Flathead axe.
nice.
Easy. Okay, your car is snowed in. You don't have to deal with that. Randy's like, what is snow?
Right.
Well, it's this cold stuff that comes out of the sky. That's how that works.
Well, I'm in
And-
California, so if my car is snowed in, instead of buying crack cocaine, I'm going to buy crack heads, and I'm going to have them sniff that stuff. That's the snow we're talking about, right?
Oh, okay. I get it. It's a political joke of your political climate right now with your fantastic leadership that you have going on there. Excellent play, sir. And Captain Rich Testerman, how are you dealing with your car being snowed in?
White phosphorus.
Okay.
White
Won't snow for very long.
It won't
Or a
be
car.
snowing. Oh, okay. Oh, geez. All right. Well, in the fire service, we have a saying for that, and basically, it's not just a job; it's a brotherhood. So, yeah, everybody wants to be in the fire service. I mean, can you blame them? Did I show you the pictures expertly made by by my friends in the brownies and the Girl Scouts? Everyone wants to be in the fire service. There's no shortage of new hires, and people trying to, impress me and hang on my every word in the group chat. So I'm just going to tell a few of these recruits, that I'm hosting like an off probation physical agility test at my house, and let them take turns seeing who can shovel the most amount of snow in like 60 seconds increments, and until my street is clear, and then I can go to the gym, and then I'll just text them again when I'm getting ready to leave the gym. So I feel like it's a pretty solid one. I feel like.
Solid.
Yeah.
Very solid.
Yep. Solid. Okay. Rich, I don't think the Army is going to have a problem with this last one here, but we'll give it a try. We'll see if the Army is going to struggle on this one. But trying to fall asleep.
Yeah, that's no problem at all.
I don't know if you're awake for that question, sir, but I said when you're trying to fall asleep.
You can sleep anywhere in the Army. I did it in monsoon season in Korea, laying under a poncho with a river of water running under my rucksack and down my back. So, yeah, and I passed the F out with a poncho laying over my head. Not the rest of me, just my head.
Oh, wow. As
Okay.
much as
How do the Marines try to fall asleep?
as much as I would like to make a joke, I'm just going to give a true story. I go to Molly's house. We're about to go to the club. I drank 2 beers. 2 beers. Matter of fact, I let Molly, since
It
I was
like
sleeping
a
for
beer and a cracked open beer. It wasn't even drank 2 beers. He
I sipped
opened 2 beers.
I drank one of them. I smell the other one. I'll let Molly finish the stories because I
Since
woke
you
up with
don't
my
remember
bullets.
it, yes. Why don't I? I had called the cab, Rich, and I am dressed to the nines and ready to party. And I don't even remember what club we were going to, but I had to call the cab and be like, thanks. In the 4.5 minutes it took from when I hung up on you, my friend is already asleep, thanks. And then I proceeded to unload his firearm onto the coffee table and all his little bullets all in a row, and let him sleep on the couch as I went in to my bathroom sink and took off all the makeup I just spent like half an hour putting on and went to bed early. That's partying with Randy, so that's good.
Wild. I'm wild.
You are wild, yes. Well, okay, so it is hard in the fire service because you work 24-hour shifts theoretically, but we do have a saying for that in the fire service, and it's basically that the job is 90% boredom and 10% sheer panic. So you're laying there and rehashing the most horrific moments of people's lives. Suck it up, Buttercup, because PTSD is for losers. You're going to drink a couple of cups of black coffee and let those shaking heart palpitations rock you back to sleep. That's how you fucking do it. Okay.
Wait,
We are
Molly,
done with our problems. Yes.
since you wanted to make fun of Rich, I'm going to do something with you really quick that you know how to do that Rich does. My Code X got 415 with me because I was 390 when I came home from OT.
Mm-hmm.
But inside the POV, 2 of the POIs had 357s.
Did you frick them?
I did not frick them. I did a follow-up to the division.
Hey, don't forget to FDR that shit before you dispo.
Oh, definitely. Well, I F9. I F9 because it was code 3 holding.
Rich is looking at us like, touche, motherfuckers.
Yes.
Yes, I understood all of that. That's LAPD jargon. And Rich is married. He doesn't have a Codex. So don't even put
L90.
that
He has
little thought
L90.
in his head.
He has L90, which is way
I
better.
need to make these kids fire hats for adults. Cop speak. Yes, Rod. Cop speak. I can decipher that for you another time. Okay. Before we let you guys go, we're going to have one bonus round for all the points. What pizza topping is your branch? Randy has a confused look on his face, like I didn't send him these questions about 6.5 hours ago.
357.
Your a 357 is your pizza topping?
Right.
I thought you were going to say Crayola, so I'm glad.
They
Wait, we're
melt
talking-
on pizza, Molly.
Are we talking about desserts? And yeah, it would melt. Especially I don't take the paper off. That's where the yummy goodness is.
Okay, Captain Testerman, what is the
I know
Army's
this for a
pizza
fact.
topping?
Yes, I know this because it's anchovies and jalapenos.
Wow.
Because when I was a cadet at NMMI, we did our MS3 year, which is like it was like a basic training year. And at the end of it, once you made it past there, your last thing, you did a field problem that was like it was 48 hours of sleep deprivation and 1 meal a day. And then when you got back from that, they were supposed to, as a celebration, give you a pizza party. Our Special Forces Sergeant Major ordered every single pizza with anchovies and jalapenos. So as an extra FU to the entire MS3 class that we've all been waiting for to get back there, every single pizza was anchovies and jalapenos. And we ate every goddamn one of them anyway.
That sounds disgusting. Wow, anchovy. Okay, 2 toppings for the Army. Way to
Yep.
overcut us once again with your overkill, Rich.
Yes.
Well, in the fire service, we have a saying for that. And basically, I believe this was from the fire service. If it's not covered in dripping sausage party, it's not going in my mouth. I think that's how it goes in the fire service. So, okay.
Either that or an LA club. I don't know.
Yeah. Let me release these gold pills over on Pilled. And let me see. Let me see how I do this. Gold pills. Don't know what I'm doing. Release the scratch off. Scratch off's released. There you is. And cool. Okay. The gold pills have been released into the ether. I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing when I'm doing that, but I think it's sort of like hitting a piñata and everybody tries to scramble and not get a fistful of Tootsie Rolls. But enough of the fire service. Guys, you were so much fun. Thank you. It's been a little bit of a heavy week, some shit going on, but this was a very needed palate cleanser. And so I really appreciate you guys both for having a fucking rad sense of humor and coming to roast me. And in the chat, look, Redbike, I don't know what 203 means at all. I don't know what 203 means. Email me, mollysooth@gmail. 203, I don't know what that means. Pammy, fun show, y'all. Have a wonderful weekend. And
Molly, can I say something really quick?
yeah, totally.
I know we were joking around a lot, which is nice, but I really appreciate all you guys who are serving right now, especially with these crazy times. I appreciate your families for sending their little 18 and 19-year-olds out. So first responders, military, active, retired, much appreciation, I swear.
Yeah, leave it to Randy to do the adult thing and wrap this show up nice and respectably. Yeah, it's a very odd time in political history right now, and we do a show every Friday night. We start at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so 2 hours ago, and we do a lot of different things. If you are fun, interesting, we'd love to have you in the chat. We'd love to have you on the show. So you can email me with suggestions, or if you want to be a guest or whatnot. This gaggle of friends just decided to join me because they're good fucking sports. Oh, thank you for the heart, Rod. That's nice. And happy birthday late, you old man. So this week, I'm not entirely sure. I got a couple of things brewing, but I guess we'll just find out. And I'm going to go pack my bags for Ohio. They don't even know what's coming. I have a suit with eyeballs on it. Do you understand? And yes, I'm going to horrify Ohio and bring and steal a Tasmanian devil. So next week, come back for the Tasmanian Devil show where I will show you how to not get your arm bit off. I don't know if you do it this way. I don't know if I'm backwards, double. But you guys, Thanks for being my friend. Love you guys.
Yep.
And I will see y'all.
Help me, everyone.